Crusty Crowd, just home from work. Right, welcome to Young Hot and Talented fucking episode 5000. This is going to be a short one because short and sweet because the camera's only in 2 battery and we were going to do this and then go to Quinn's, but I don't think that's going to fit into the time frame.
Don't think so.
And I think there's only 5 people in Quinn's anyway. We're in the middle of Storm Eowyn. Just got our me and Cormac's electric went out. Well, mine went out at 8 a.m. on Friday. 8 a.m. Friday morning.
Mine's just out at 6 o'clock or something.
Alright, you win. Oh my god.
So I woke up at 7 o'clock to start working, and I was already out at that stage, like, so. I was no work for me that day anyway.
Yeah,
Mine's was out for like half an hour, that was it. I was lucky.
So basically, mine was out at 8. I woke up at 9:30, saw my phone wasn't charging, and had to come to that the electric was out and says, I'm not living in that world. I'm not living in the world with no electric, so I went back to sleep and woke up at 1:30, and shit was pretty grim. Read a few pages of a book. Then Cormac was like, had no signal, and he started texting me. He was like, "Are you alive? Are you out there?" It was like 28 days later. Like it's zombie apocalypse. I just got a text. I have no signal. Or do you have electric? And then we'd come together and received information that Ben's electric was in fact working. So then, we congregated that we were all going to head to the port in Kilkeel, and then the rest is history. I lived in Ben's house a day. Because I couldn't.
24 hours challenge.
I actually could have been dead all enough sitting reading books, like, but at the same time, I need a snap.
Yeah, you need a bit of communication with people.
Yeah, it's hard, like, and just worrying about the phone down and stuff when I listen to music and shit, and can't do it without it. Like, feels hard for my ma. I totally abandoned, but I went and got dinner.
I done the same.
Yeah, well, you always do that, Cormac. You always abandon your ma.
No.
So
What are you trying to do there, Ben?
Ben is refilling his vape here at the start of the podcast, so it's off to a good start.
No damage done with any of your house?
No, Daddy told us that there was like one wee bit of tin had blew up, but it was already fucked anyway. But it was nowhere near as much damage as the last one. Now there's a big massive tree, you haven't seen it. There's a big massive tree at the bottom of my drive, has ripped up at the roots, but it's leaning on the wall, but the wall hasn't come down. So don't know if the tree's still active or not, like, but I'll show you it. I'll show them ones, not you, because I'm not editing that in. What about you, Ben?
No, nothing done to my house. Just a few flower pots playing about the garden, that's about it.
Yeah. We had...
This was the worst storm in, 29 years? Like.
Storm Dar was way worse.
I was literally just going to say that because the farm got literally
raped.
Wrote off.
In 2012, I think it was it Stormophilia? 3 people died in that there. Like.
Stormophilia? Well, I never felt it.
Hello?
Yeah. Comedy.
3 people died in that there one. Like.
Well, somebody died in this one.
Somebody got crushed by a tree. Seen that on the news.
You don't see that?
No, I seen the big dome got ruined.
In Mascot or something?
3.5 million.
Mayo, was it?
Mayo.
That's worth 3.5 million.
€1 million, so that's about what? £500? No, but that's pretty bad. Like, imagine you invest all that much money into your guy.
I think Mayo senior team was training in it or something during the week. They only blew it up, back up. I'm sure they didn't bring it back down. That's why it got ruined. Like.
There's the curse anyway.
They're in some debt now.
Yeah, that's the curse again this year. Fuck me. Mayo getting a 3.5 million bubble. Longstone can't even get a grant from the GA to build a football pitch. Fucking joke. Biggest feeder club in Down.
Longstone is.
Longstone has like a thing because it's literally a road and it always has somebody in it, like always has a prominent Down player. Connor Poland, Mark Poland, Ambrose, me, Finn Marroy.
Niall Burden.
No, Niall never ever got a start in the team. So we're not gonna feed that rumor anymore. Who else on it? Sammy Dorn won mine All Ireland, all that crap. Anyway, whatever. I remember Sammy Dorn, like they won the 2005 Down, won the minor All Ireland, and they brought the cup. They brought like Dan Gordon and all was on the team, I think. And maybe I completely no, he wasn't. It was James Colgan. Sorry, Jesus Christ, Dan Gordon was like the senior thing at that time. It was James Colgan, I think, and Sammy Dorn and all, and Marty Clark was on it too, and they brought it to Money the Arm, my primary school. They bought the trophy, and I was P1, and
What
like
was this Saturday on?
See you later, man.
anyway, just see when you put the mic down there, you just have to.
Just ignore that.
You just had to. You were telling a clear and concise story there about when down last one in All Ireland, which was in 2005. One on minor All Ireland, and young fella is sitting there going, and I listed 2 Kingdom players, and he still just clocked out James Cogan and fucking Marty Clark, and he couldn't even pay attention to that. Now I could be getting that completely wrong, but I know that Sammy Dorn was on the team. But Ben's away to the toilet there to just clear the head. But they came to Money Dara, and they brought the trophy, and like I think me and Ronan Harrison
Got a photo.
and put it in the paper and all. But it was only like 3 of us.
You
got a
two
photo
went
of
at
it.
that age.
Yeah. We were big style, right? But because from the age of 4 I convinced myself that I was just gonna be famous, and that was it. I thought that I was the one taking the photo with it because I was famous. Like I was cool. Like I was the coolest guy in the class. But turns out I was fully related to Sammy Dorn. Didn't realise, and so that's why I got into the fucking thing. But yeah, that was cool. And then this is a funny one. I remember in 2007, Longstone were in the championship final against Mayor Bridge, and I dressed up as Scooby Doo, like a Scooby Doo outfit, like we were like they put the flap over your head, type thing, your face there. So I was 7, and I wore Tiernan's under 14 kit because that's sort of overdeveloped child I was, and I put it over it, and I cut a wee hole, and the tail was like sticking out the back of the shorts. It was actually really cute, and I remember like I'll not say his name. I remember the manager of the under 14s. Told my ma that we needed the jersey back. Yeah, me literally wearing it as a mascot, but anyway, never got it back. But I cut a hole in it and then went to the game, and I was the mascot, and I was really cool and cute and all this shit. And then the first game they drew, but we had a day off after the final, so the final was on a Sunday and we got the Monday off, and on the Friday we got a red and white day, like a Longstone day, and then it was a draw. So then the following Friday we got another Longstone day, and the Monday we got off again, but they got beat. So that was really traumatic.
Wouldn't go for an hour draw, would they?
No.
Have an hour day off.
No, Longstone then never seen the likes of it again. Longstone won Kilmacud. Do you know what Kilmacud is?
I don't know.
Kilmacud Sevens is like it's over All Ireland weekend. It's the day before the All Ireland, so All Ireland's on the Sunday, and so Kilmacud Sevens is I think it's all on a Saturday, or it might be the Friday and the Saturday down in Dublin. Like Kilmacud thingy plays in them now. Shane
I did
Walsh.
hear that, yeah. I heard about it.
Kilmacud, Shane Walsh plays them now. They're like one of the best clubs in Ireland. Like they always were big, like, but the big clubs from down would come, like Longstone and Clonduff and the Kingdom and stuff. And Longstone, Ben's finally come back.
I can see the front of your hair's a bit wet, so.
Did you? What happened there? Say it into the mic, maybe. Maybe you can take an hour. Maybe you just go back out there.
I was lost. I was fucking daydreaming.
We're sitting here with a white Mr. T.
At night time too, Ben.
Yeah.
I don't know, I was daydreaming.
Do you know what Kilmacud is?
Kilmacud, yeah, in Dublin.
Yeah. You know that tournament though, like sevens tournament. Longstone won it in 2007, but Daddy didn't take me because Daddy used to do the bus for it because Daddy's a pure banter master. Like,
Drive the bus.
Yeah. And so he used to drive the bus of all like Ambrose and Mark Ponan and all that whole time down, like, and Tiernan done Waterboy for it, like, and I didn't go though, like, so it was 2007, so I don't even know who was the All Ireland final. Maybe I think it was Tyrone won that year. See if that's right.
Couldn't even tell you.
As a godly pull, if that's right.
Don't we look it up?
Yeah, look it up there. Who won? Look up the All Ireland final in 2007.
97, I guess.
It's Tyrone and Curry, I think. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you if this is right. I'll tell you why I know it.
Cork.
Cork won it.
Yeah.
Right, All Ireland final 2007. You pull it up faster, Jamie.
Well, what did you say?
All Ireland. I said Curry and Tyrone.
And what did you say about
Cork.
Well, he said
Cork
Cork
and
won.
I just Cork won it.
That was Curry and Cork.
He's got colours right.
Well, then who the fuck went? Tyrone must have won it 2006 then. They got 2006 to 98.
Who?
Tyrone must have won. Well, then Cork won it in 2007 then.
Curry won it.
No.
2006.
Who won it 2008? Tyrone.
That's
It
when
was
Cork.
definitely Tyrone.
That's when Cork was flying though.
It was
Tyrone.
Tyrone won it 2008. You know how I know that? I was completely wrong there, but move on to a different story. My uncle Raphael went to the 2008 game, when Tyrone won the All Ireland, and I know that they won it that year because he was behind the ball stopper and they hit a point and he caught the ball and kept it. So
Actually. They
he
still
He's
have
always
it.
a
used
big-
to he used to sit in the house like the 2008 All Ireland final ball. Like. So
Does it say All Ireland final on it?
yeah, no, I think it's on it, but it has
Just
it's
say it.
written on marker like pure gas back. Like
That's my ball.
I stole the ball years ago. Like.
Still a
Maybe
ball for
not.
last year.
Well, I'm trying to clear the story up, Ben, that it isn't as incriminating. So I'm a child during it. Well, maybe I was not a child during it. I stole the ball and it has long stone written on it, like, and I put it up in my story, and Mark Poland popped up and was like, "You're a thief," like, and I was like, "Nah, I was just really big into guy when I was younger and wrote long stone on all the balls just to be a supporter," and he was just like, "Right." So I got away with that, but
I used to steal them all the time. See at tournaments and all that. I come home with about 3 or 4 balls. Like.
When I was younger, I used to steal balls from people's gardens. Like, I was Bobby
Chomp.
cunt. Like. I remember one day, I was probably maybe 8, maybe, that I was down the park, jumping through people's fences, stealing all the balls. I had about 20 balls. I just kicked them away, like, so I can have them. Like. And I got caught. Like. I got brought up to the house.
How did you get caught?
And so, because he didn't go over the fence. I got caught. Like, but I didn't have a man. Like, as I got into the house, like, and I just sat in the utility room. Like,
You sat in the utility room?
yeah, there was a bowl of Brussels sprouts. Don't know why. Like, I was crying. Like, but I think the girl came to the door and told my man. Like, I was crying and didn't want to talk to anyone. Like, taking these Brussels sprouts. That's a true story. Like.
that's a real pilgrim spirit. Like.
Like, no reason. I didn't have to peel the Brussels sprouts. I just started doing it and throwing them on the ground.
Fuck me.
I remember I said this to Mummy recently too. There was one time, and I think I'd done it twice at Longstone Hall, and I wasn't a bad child or anything like so I never really got in trouble. I think I stole a dirt board. You ever see that? They're like skateboards with big wheels on them. They're called dirt boards.
Yeah.
But I stole one of them out of a guy's house because he was bullying us one time. And
Cool them there.
yeah, because there was a Disney film out about it at the time, so I stole it. But I tried to go down the fucking field in it, but that didn't end well. But there was one time I was in Longstone Hall and I told Mummy about this like a month ago, and like this was like seared into my brain. And I did it twice. Say this was the second time, like, and I was like a bottle of appetizer or something, and I drunk it and I peed, but I didn't want the pee. Like I didn't want to pee on the wall or pee in the pitch, so I peed in the bottle, and I was gonna throw the bottle. Now this was the second time I done it. The first time I done it, I peed in the bottle and threw the bottle in the glass bin out the back of the hall. Like. So it was like it wasn't any real ill intent behind it. Like, and then I peed in the bottle, and I walked up, and I was holding the bottle and I was walking down the pitch, and but you do it like in jest, so it is kind of funny. You piss in the bottle and you're all like, ooh, a paper, but you're not gonna do anything with it, like. And I was coming down, and there was a bag. I remember who it was, but for name's sake, it doesn't matter. Like, he was coming up the side of the hall, you know, where we like fucking watch the games. That side, I was walking down that side, and he was walking up. He was like, "What's that in your hand?" I was like, "A bottle." And he's like, "What's in it?" And he was like, "I was like, it doesn't matter." Like, and I think he's clocked together. It was piss, or he looked at it and it was like, "Is that piss?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna throw it out here." Like, and he went and told my dad, and Daddy came out to me and roaring at me and all, and fucking tramps, you're fucking pissing in a fucking bottle, you're a fucking tramp. And all this here, and like, so you should be fucking, you're a dirty bastard, and all this here to me. Like, my dad is the dirtiest bastard. Like. And he was telling me that, and I was 7 or 8, roaring at me in the hall, like, just because somebody else told him See you later, man. Just because somebody else told him that it was bad that I pissed in the bottle when there was nothing really wrong with it, like,
No.
and he roared at me, and that like stuck in my head for years that my dad was ashamed of me because I pissed in the bottle. Now my dad literally shits in between slats at the yard, pulls trousers down, shits. So
Fix that.
do you know what I mean? Fix what?
Hit circle on that.
Good man, Ben. Will you interrupt mass here behind us, lad? We've got mass behind us here because we're praying that the electric
The
stays on.
storm.
But yeah, and I told mummy about that. Like last month, she was like, "He's a fucking dick." It was just because some other man told him it was bad, then it was bad. Like,
Man, that's gonna be 40
Ben's
strong.
pulling up. I want a good cushion alcohol.
You should get a wee red cup.
Yeah,
Yeah. I should have.
I haven't seen a bottle of Coke like that since I was in America. Like, I never buy bottles of Coke. That was near £4.
Say it into the mic there, Ben.
Yeah, that was near £4. I think it was $3.95. Like, or
Fuck
three
me,
something. Like,
man.
it was over $3.50 anyway. Like.
Is it even worthwhile buying
Nah.
fucking bottles of just
You could buy
anymore?
probably 2 or like the liter bottle.
Yeah,
Liter
75,
75
right.
for like.
Fuck, I just seen it like, as a goal.
You feeling impulsive?
That's a joke.
Like the
Not there.
I know
That's
that was
bad
27.
one.
That was 27 pound.
That's a good.
Copeland rum.
Is it nice?
It is nice. It's very strong.
Copeland, like fucking Edge. Cope.
40%. It's nice.
Fuck me.
It's cool bottle. The only reason I call it because it's a cool bottle.
Dusty as.
Smell it there, Dar. Give it a good
I
whiff.
don't drink. ASMR.
Pull it.
That's like pure marker. That would put you on the drink.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Let me smell it again.
What's it taste like? Just rum? I wouldn't know. Or drunk non-alcoholic rum.
Jesus Christ.
Post some in your Cotterberg.
I like rum. Like rum's.
Fermentation 336 hours.
That's fermented. And you're drinking it, you dirty bastard. 336 hours. What's that like? 12
days.
20 days? No, 12 days. So. No.
27. 24, sorry.
Yeah, that's what it says there. The second one down there.
336 hours. So like 15. It's like 16 days. So. I am, but fucking 3 things in my hand.
Oh, I was giving you a hand.
And they are correct.
No.
Batteries on 1 already. Right.
Oh my God.
Did you want to hear some ghost stories I researched during the week?
You researched.
Yeah, I researched.
Tell me on about that one Helltown we were coming through
I
last
think there's
night,
better ones here.
and we seen a UFO.
That's right.
Yeah, we saw a UFO last night.
Ben, tell them what happened to you last night.
Oh, fuck me. So, I had too many sips last night. And, so we got the Ulsh and we were coming home through the mountains.
Other pizza joints are available.
And, I think Dar pulled over there. I'm gonna be sick. I was trying to ball back fast by the oak, like, and I just pulled into somebody's drive, like, I didn't see anyone on the road for ages, like, and I just started putting fingers down my throat, started being sick. Like,
No, I have video. I'll put the videos in on when this is clipped up, but it was like a helicopter taking off.
and, I was just so I was sort of being sick, and this by out of nowhere, where the hive is. Get out, you big lad. I just walked up the driveway into the house now. Didn't break straight, just that's it. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? I'm like, what the fuck you doing at my guard in my driveway for?
Yeah, but he didn't walk down. He walked up the road, so he just spawned from up the road and came out, and we just seen him. We were shiting ourselves.
Yeah, right, you
Be-
big fella.
Get out, you big fella. And Ben was like going, "Oh my god!" Like,
I'm fucking crying here.
that is right. You did say that. I'm fucking about tears here. And you said what? No, you said something old slut. You said something really exaggerative. It was very funny.
Don't know, something was well on last night.
Oh, no.
Right. Newcastle Harbour Banshee. No. Floating cut. No. These are like. I don't even like these fucking stories, like.
What the fuck even is it?
We'll try and do ones that are local, like. There's a load of ones like there's glass drumming and all ones, but it's fucking silly. Like,
So Glastonbury's only down the road.
well, we're in glass drumming technically right now. Like, see, my dad, he would say that we live in Newcastle if somebody asks, but we have fields are surrounding our house. His granddad's fields, and we rent them, and they surround our house. And he says that they're in glass drumming, but our house in the middle of the fucking field is in Newcastle. Because I have to go feed them. I used to have to go feed them guys when I was working for him, and he go, "You haven't fed glass drumming yet?" And I go, "Just say the fucking house." He's a fucking dick.
I would say you live in Newcastle.
No, I would fair.
Yeah.
I'd rather live in Allang, but I think I'm like perfectly in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I think it's exactly in the middle.
But
2.5
between here and all
it's 2.5 miles from Allang, 2 miles from Allang, 2 miles from Newcastle.
yeah, it's probably literally right in the middle.
It was right in the middle because I've looked it up on the Google. But I'd much rather Allang.
Later stick out, did you?
Yeah, it's much rather Allang because it's got the galley and stuff, and it's not full of Frankie bastards.
On the halfway house.
Alright, Costa, bro.
Alright, bro, what are you doing here? Whenever I'm in Quinns, bro, what are you doing down this part of the country? I'd be like, literally live 2 miles up the road. Where are you from? Here. No way. I love your stuff. I was like, obviously you don't. You don't fucking know I'm from
Nowhere
here. I'm
love
literally
it.
never at this fucking place.
You already signed the front of that.
I know, I'm just fucking looking at it. Anyway,
Let me find a story.
there's loads of furry stories.
The
About-
Furry
You
Glen.
don't want furry.
There's loads of furries in Glasdrummond, Newcastle, Kilkeel. There's a whole one about the Leystone Road. If you're not outside Newcastle,
Oh,
before
Near St.
Glasdrummond,
Columban's.
across from the Moore's Terminus.
John James
Yeah.
lives.
Yeah.
Leystone Caravan Park.
The White Lady of Greencastle. The Ghost of Castlemell Castle.
Where'd you get this book from?
Michael Burton gave it to me. In his deep, deep literature assortment.
Let me find
You ever hear this story? You know, what's them trees you can't knock down?
the furry trees.
Furry trees.
Right.
That's what that's all about. You
Right,
fucking. That's what I'm talking
listen
about.
to this here. Jid was telling me this here. Somebody at work, I told him this here. You know the way they built the motorway, like, you know, the M1, the M50. You know why it's so long and like big massive loops?
Yeah.
That's because there was a field with a furry tree in it and they didn't want to knock it down, so they had to
That's
go
true.
back. I think that's ridiculous.
And spent like 20 million extra. I don't know.
Yeah.
What, just to build around them?
Yeah.
There's a man that my dad knows, and I know him too. And he lives in Newry, like just as you go on, where you go on the motorway. Like he couldn't live any closer to it, but I'll show you it someday. But he owned a car wash. That was the motorway, like, and they had to give him like a complete, like,
Fortune.
a whole new business essentially. Do you know what I mean? Like, and he done well out of it. Like, but I was Daddy told me that, and I was like, yeah, right enough. These used to actually just be fields because I was thinking of it because when you're going to the motorway to Dublin, there's just big big rocks inside of the fucking thing.
So you ever see like, what was it? Somebody did like the Walk of Ireland or like
We'll do that, will we?
they walked. No, I think it was 2 bikes from Armagh maybe. They walked from Armagh to Croke Park. Was it? I don't know.
Don't
Maybe
know.
I've seen that. And they had to go through like just the back roads. That it's very weird looking.
It is fucking creepy, like, but like I ain't worried used to it. Like, have you found a story?
Yeah.
You want me to read it?
It's funny, like, I'll read it. Like.
Right. Where is this? Read the title.
Dundrum Taxi Ghost.
Right, hold it up closer.
Right.
Dundrum, 5 miles from us.
Yeah.
Is
This-
it Dundrum? There's Dundrum and Dublin.
It's
No,
Dundrum.
it
Look
says,
at the book.
It says near Newcastle.
Irish
on
ghost
there.
stories.
The strange tale comes from the
Crumbs?
1980s in the village Dundrum near Newcastle. A Dundrum resident frequent his local pub each and every night. One particular night, he stayed at the pub longer than usual and had drunk more alcohol as well.
Is he in frame?
He came out. He came out of the pub around 1:30 a.m. He saw a taxi across the street and decided to go home in it. When he looked inside the taxi, he did not see the driver. However, the taxi was not locked and he got inside to wait for its driver. All of a sudden, the taxi started to move forward. He then thought he saw a dark shadow in the driver's seat.
My cat?
Paralysed with fear, the man just sat in the back seat near
Clean hour!
Nearly 2 miles later, the taxi slowed down and stopped outside the guards. Seeing the chance to escape, he opened the door and stumbled out the taxi, running away as fast as he could. At a safe distance, he stopped and looked back. He could not believe his eyes. The taxi driver was actually pushing his broken car from behind. There was no ghostly driver after all. The taxi had been pushed away from the main street in Dundrum. The man felt so stupid and vowed to never consume alcohol again.
Why is that in a ghost story about?
Fuck me.
Why is that in a ghost story about that?
Oh,
That was funny. That was rare. That clean out of her.
I don't know, like, how, like.
And they were pure. They're wild. The story's not about. Like Ben, you remember the time you were a lot lizard and you got home with a lorry driver and had to give him a fucking
I
blow.
give him nothing.
That's a famous thing that if you're
I know,
someone
I
truck
didn't know
drivers,
that. I didn't know that.
you have to.
you must have wanted to read this here. This is full at this one.
Yeah, that's the fairy tree one. I've already wrote it on. Ben, you're not reading it out. No, you actually are gonna read it out because we're gonna beat Dyslexia today. You find about yeah, look through them.
Just read the
That's the
titles off
index.
them.
Anyway, the Yellow Man stuff did quite well. Sort of made me an independent journalist or whatever. I was sort of like the best journalist in the country on the story. Continuing on from the Yellow Man, Jared sent me videos of like what other people had sent him, and there was a load of it. We'll just clear up Yellow Man right now, right? I'm not the Yellow Man, okay? The Yellow Man happened 100 miles away from me. I don't even drive 5
We were
miles.
actually going to go the same, but
We were going to go, because the story was actually that hot at the time, we were going to go till Antrim/Derry and try and find Yellow Man just to make a documentary of it, but we decided against it because somebody's wanted to go out. And anyway, I'm not the Yellow Man, and there's been videos circulating of the Yellow Man, and people are still sending me from people.
it's just people taking the piss.
It's just people taking the piss and looking clout. There's loads of them in Kilrea of men driving through the field looking for him, but he's not wearing the same yellow boots, white mask. He's just wearing a different yellow coat. And in the original video, he's got like the coat tied, so he's like snatched as fuck. You can see his waist, like he's looking well. Good shape to him.
Slim down.
He's looking slim. And so the Yellow Man is real. Not Palestine. Israel. And yeah. He does I think the Yellow Man I think I know who it is, like, because I got sent his name loads, like, but that's not for me to say.
You
'cause I'm
didn't tell me
journalist.
that.
I'll tell you. It's
You probably pick up.
no, I'll tell the author. But the Yellow Man's still alive. He didn't kill anyone. He didn't hurt anyone. Maybe he did.
I don't know.
But he scared an Aldall. He scared Jared. He scared the whole country. He freaked the people of Antrim and Derry out. And then people tried to say, what? Are you going to try and read it? What's it called?
The Praise Cow Ballybrick.
Right, hang on, let me finish this first and then you read it. The Yellow Man's still out there. He was never seen again. There was rumours of him being seen before, but he must have got the mask off and he must have got on the train back to Belfast where he said he was going, and that must be the end of him. He must have took the head out of the gutter and wised up, stopped wanting about in yellow. And all the people that are like using it for clout fucking work away, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But it's not the real Yellow Man. So people on my back, we're more focused on John Port now than we are Yellow Man. Now, I had so much. If you watch the podcast, you know that I posted 4 videos of Yellow Man and thought I was ripping the dick out of it. Like, I was like, but there was more of the story to be told in my clips. But I just didn't really want to pollute you a wee bit. I thought some people, like, I'm looking at the 1,000 people that watch the podcast as compared to the fucking million people that watch these clips. And I care more about the 500 people who watch the podcast. So I didn't want to bombard you with it. But it's not John Port. And he is real. And if he comes back, I'd be happy to make videos of it. But we're moving back now to other ghost stories and GAA.
Ben, final one.
Ben, you found the story, right? Ben, Tell the story. Do the story. For fuck's sake. Right, we'll have to be tight show here.
Right.
Right, Ben has dyslexia and he's gonna read this story. And no
What's it
judging. No judging.
It's
Nobody.
called Prize Cow Ballybrick.
Right.
It's only a wee short one. Like. In 1853,
Fuck me.
Good start.
Matthew McClure from Ballybrick, a tenant of William Sherman Crawford.
Oh, yes,
Estate,
I know him.
sold a
Orphan.
cow which was
Orphan.
allegedly 32 years old. The cow had given birth to 27 bull calves,
Fair play that.
and during the previous winter had produced 5/6.
Right, I'm not sure yet.
5 or 6.
5 or 6.
5 quarters of
5 6.
5/6 of a quarts of a
5 quarters.
of a milk daily. This particular
5 6 quarts of milk.
Yeah, there you go. This particular cow was of an old Irish breed. That's it.
Oh, fuck me,
I
Ben.
know, I
Gee.
thought it was going to be good.
Fuck me.
You struggled to get through that, right? Read the Binion Light one. I have it here. I thought I had it on a page.
Binion Light.
Yeah, the Binion Light one's here. And I know we talked about the Binion Light before.
Oh, yeah.
It's in the index here. It's like 119 or something. If we get serious for using this book, fuck
You
yourself. It's fair use. Used partner.
The Binion Light.
We talked about it last time.
Oh, that's the one when you look up opinion on a certain.
Like
Any day. We used to be whenever we were playing Longstone Hall because Longstone Hall faces. I actually just happened to live with a mountain sweep down to the sea, and when you're in the Longstone Hall, you can see the Binion Light at like all times. It's a light. Binion is one of the like main mountains of the Mourns, and you can see this wee light floating.
you ever
about
been
all the
up it?
time. No, I have never been up a mountain in my entire life, and I plan to keep it that way because I have no
I was up Binion.
interest.
It took you
We went up when it was snowing. Some
Yeah.
crack.
like 4 years ago, like 3 years ago or something.
Mm.
Ben wasn't liking it
I
at all.
wasn't liking it at all. I was fucked. I was walking up, even vaping and all. Fucking, it's just stupid cunt. Like. I was all wrapped up, and I wanted to take a big step. We were just following the wall up. Like. Following the wall, I went to take a big step. And I stepped down in the snow and like just up my hip. Like. I was shit myself.
Had to climb out.
But then I went up downward once in the lashing rain.
Why?
Um,
I walked up. I've been up Binion and then you know at the bloody bridge, like you can go up there.
Yeah, up and downward.
I think we climbed like 2 mountains that day. Like.
You
I
can
don't know.
go from the Quarter Road to Donard, like the
Yeah.
top of the Quarter Road. Dwayne done it one time. They didn't realise it took them, then they ended up in the top of Donard.
Fuck me.
Which
Some
is
walk
like-
back.
It's about a 6 mile walk.
yes.
It's like 6 mile
Up,
to the top of it.
yeah.
All together, probably about 13 miles.
He probably just walked down
How the fuck
the
would I
other side
lost
went
this?
home.
Should have. No, I hate walking. How have I lost this, lad? I wrote notes for it anyway, but I won't be able to read it.
Um,
No, one time, most I ever walked was going to see Pope Francis in Dublin in 2018 in Phoenix Park. I walked about 18 miles that day. Me and fucking, you know who was there with
Who?
us? Fucking Bernie and The Undertaker.
Bernie Paul Dorn.
And I didn't know it was The Undertaker. And Mummy's like, oh, he's an Undertaker. And I was like, doing
Don't.
I was like, oh my god, I'm back at show
Hey,
slam.
let's get the hearse up.
There it is there. Under 62.
How far to be what we were in London? Like,
What, the first day?
like
We walked at like 10 miles or something. The first day, which was like a fucking 40-hour day. We had arrived whatever time. We left real early. Flight was at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Saw fucking Cameron's mum and dad going on holiday for the 50th time. And then
yeah, that's right. They were going on the
Cruise, was
they
it?
were going on like their honeymoon because they renewed their vows.
yeah.
Oh, that's right.
And then we arrived in London, whatever time, videoed everything. I was in the town culture fit, and we arrived in Camden. We went straight to Camden because we didn't get the apartment till 3 o'clock or something. And we went to Camden first, and I got a hat designed, which I wore all day, but it's not in here. Costumania wrote on it. It took about an hour and a half. And then
that was a joke. They said about 10 minutes.
They said, "Oh, it'll be ready in 10 minutes." I'll stand out there an hour, and I was completely soaked, like sweated through the top, like because I was doing tan culture, so I was wearing the body warmer. I took the body warmer off, and it was just an exact sweat patch of my body warmer all around my body, like. So it was pretty bad, like. But yeah, and then we went till Camden, then did shopping.
Yeah.
I did shopping. Cormac just looked, because he's a hungry bastard. And then we went to Wembley. We looked at Wembley and we were like, holy fuck, Donovan's got to play here in the FA Cup. And then Champions League in the Conference League final.
Went to the apartment and then scammed it. Yeah,
scammed the apartment by... we stayed in this apartment in London for 3 nights. It was £100 for 3 nights. And it was on it was on Wembley Way, but it was student accommodation. And they were like, you have to bring your student ID. And Mummy was like, I don't think you have to because it's on booking.com, so I don't think you have to. But I brought it anyway. Now, I graduated like 2 months before this, like, so I wasn't a student anymore after June. And like I said, fuck it, we'll try it. I brought the student I bought my LJMU university ID, which is a real university student ID, of course. And they were like, that's alright, that's for Cormac's.
They asked me for like a student ID. I whipped out the SRC card. me out to take a year and a half or something.
What did you say?
Looked at it because they just looked at it and then it just said like student, like, but I didn't look at the
They
dates.
didn't know what it were. They didn't know what it were.
Alright.
Because they would be used to seeing people from London, and there's about 200 unis in London, like, and I just had LJMU is a major uni, but like his is just a fucking
it's just
the tech.
It's just a tech in Ireland, like.
And so they wouldn't have a clue. So then that was dead on them. But we were real worried because like that whole day we were like, are we gonna get actually into the apartment, or are we we were on a limbo the entire time, you know what I mean? And so that was good crack. And then it's a great time, had a great time. And then went to Buckingham Palace, and Cormac, you were right. We did a lot of walking that day.
Yeah, it was fucking wild.
We went to
we went to Big Ben, but
the London Eye
and all. But we were walking across the bridge, like, and you literally thought there was a fucking hose just pouring on us, like.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was
lashed for about an hour.
Oh my god!
And Cormac didn't have a hat. I had a hat, like, and Cormac,
I got, what was it, plastic bag or something?
Plastic bag of one of the things I bought, like,
stuck over the head.
And all the people were looking at us, and we sat and videoed it. I just stayed in character then, like, and sat and videoed. It was like, thank fucking these young ones never seen rain before.
No, the last day I think there was more, like, because the last day we were out the apartment at what, like 1 or something.
Yeah, like, no, I had to leave by like 10 or something.
And
like
then we walked about like 4 miles or something to the zoo. Walked round the zoo,
fuck
you know.
Me, that's what it was, yeah.
And then we sat there for ages, and then
our flight was at 10.
The flight was at 10 at night. We literally went to the airport 5 hours early. I just sat there.
Yeah, we went to the zoo, and there's no like, monkeys were all sleeping,
Yeah.
and that's all we went for.
One of them was lying there and just had the wee penis out.
I seen the video. Look, that's pretty big.
I think it actually was average.
Yeah.
But and then we got looking at the gorillas, but there was about 20 billion people looking at the gorillas.
Couldn't get it. This girl had this fucking like 10 grand camera.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, we had
that
that camera, which is like pretty expensive, like, and then she had this camera with like a 3 foot long lens on it. She was like seeing into the gorilla's soul. I was like, go on a fucking safari, like. But it was good cry, but we were completely fucked. I think there was one stage outside of a monkey exhibit which we did not see one fucking monkey in. We sat for about an hour. Do you remember that?
Just on the benches.
Yeah, the tigers and the lions were cool. But London Zoo, you're expecting pure massiveness. And then I think we went back to Camden.
Yeah, we did.
We walked from London Zoo back to Camden, and that was a good walk. And then we when we were walking to it, we seen this house getting built, like, and we looked up. Yeah. We looked it up, like, I guess it was for sale. It was like a big 5-story like house,
That
like,
was-
but it was in London. But we thought like you would never, you wouldn't think what is the end of this story. Like, it had a
Yeah.
pool and all in it.
Yeah, because it just came up. No, like it just was a photo of like the like finished product, what it would look like. Like so
And
we
the
looked
website
up,
and all.
we looked it up, like, and like just give a price, like
In London, I don't know, 25 million.
it was like what,
I think it was 40 million.
or something. Like,
It's 40 million.
something.
It was I forget the train station it was beside. It was a Beatles album. It was near
Yeah, it was
Abbey
near
Road.
near the Abbey Road.
It was near Abbey Road, and we just looked at it and we were like, I wonder how much that is. Like, just like, oh, I literally thought it was going to be like
yeah,
1.2
like couple
million.
million. Like.
I thought it was 1.2 million with a bit of work done to it, like, which is like, and then that's a house in fucking Newcastle, and then like, I saw 40 million. I was near fucking sick. I was like, are you
Because
fucking?
it's London. Like.
I know, but it was a massive
it
house
was
now,
big,
but like
like,
it wasn't. But it was a massive house in a row of massive houses.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
For like 40 million, you're thinking of something in like Beverly Hills or something, like, no,
yeah,
like,
and there's nobody near you or anything.
proper mansion.
Like Kanye West, I don't know how much he bought it for, but I would imagine it would be the same price. He bought like a ranch in Wyoming,
Yeah.
and he owns like a whole mountain range and all that. And it's like that's real fucking
Yeah,
freedom.
that's-
The batteries, the cameras back there.
Oh my god.
That was some podcast.
What's on?
The Binion Light. Right, let me read this quick.
Yes, on 45.
The Sleeve Binion Light. In the Mourne area, ramblers have to be aware of the Sleeve Binion Light. This warns them away from a certain spot, an area of 100 trees near Spelga Dam, where it is claimed that a certain Irish chieftain lies buried. Now, for next week's podcast, we're going to send Ben by himself
Yeah.
up to this spot.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll get the
We'll
GoPro.
get a GoPro and a headlight.
I have a head torch in the house, so we just need a GoPro.
who's to sing this week? If we have time tomorrow, we'll do another podcast tomorrow because I don't work on the farm anymore, so all my time is pure journalism and pure videos. So I'm trying to make a wage out of it, so I'm flat to the mat with it. Whose turn is it to sing? Who sung last time?
I sang last time.
It's me then.
That goes me.
It goes.
You haven't sung in forever, Cormac. It definitely is you. Because I sung...
Who sung last time?
You went this. I sang.
It was
last
2
time.
weeks ago. It was Yellow Man.
Yeah, I sang. Oh, you sung.
I sung...
I see. Maybe it is you.
It was
Cormac.
me then.
I sung Yellow, yeah. So
Right.
it's Cormac, right? Hurry up and decide a song. Quick.
Pick a song.
Oh my
Because
god.
last time you went to sing the fucking
Camera died, and it's gonna do that again.
What was that? A hymn? I'll sing a
Yeah.
hymn.
Yeah,
Sure.
sing a hymn. Sing it in the unity of the Holy Spirit.
I don't know that one.
In the unity of the
only
Holy
part.
Spirit.
The only bit I
Oh,
know.
Oh, glory and honor to yours, Almighty Father. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh. Right, you pick your favourite hymn.
Alive, alive. Oh,
No, that's not a hymn.
I don't know. That's like
Do you know
Silent
Lamb
Night.
of God?
I only know like 2 bits of it.
Well, sing it there and we'll see how you get
It's like-
on.
Lamb of God, you take away
Sing it.
my sins.
No, don't speak it like we're not
That's
rap.
the only
We're not
part I
rapping
know.
it. We're not
The only
rapping it.
part I
Sing it.
know of it.
Sing it. Yeah, but sing it.
I don't know. Lamb of God, you take away my sins. That's it.
No, that's not.
I don't
Lamb
know.
of God, you take away the sins of the earth, grant us peace. Lamb of God, you take away the sins of the earth, grant us. Just, I think it's
I
the
don't
same.
know
Way.
that.
What other ones is there?
I don't know. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the Lord. hallelujah.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. And what are what? Everybody comment your favorite hymns. What other song? Fuck me, Cormac. Like
Pretty
I don't know.
good eyes.
chicken fried rice. Sing fucking. See when you at dinner in primary school? Did you sing a song before you said it? Bless us, oh Lord, amen. You used to say it in St. Louis.
I did, like, I don't know the words
Hey,
to
bless-
it.
you
Like.
said it in St. Louis, but in primary school we sung it, but we sung it in Irish.
It's like, thank you for the food and all. or
I just
something
remember
like
the end goes, bless us, O Lord, amen.
that. Yeah.
Bless the hands that made the food. Bless us, O Lord, amen. Sorry for going religious as fuck here.
Let's do it.
I was watching Jed's stories. Must have an effect.
I was reading Austin 316 earlier on, actually.
Yeah, Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
What's Pulp Fiction? What was he used?
Oh, forget. It's the book and it's like, oh, forget it. I strike down on thee. I strike down upon thee with great force or whatever.
That's not even Bible verse.
He just made it up.
Yeah.
There's Quentin Tarantino there.
I don't know, guys.
Sing song quick.
What?
Oh, on the fields of Anfield Road.
Where once he watched the small free bird
That's
fly.
not a song.
I don't know then.
That's the fields of Athenry. I'm singing about the fields of Athen Road. Where once watched him play. No, nobody knows nothing. Some fan you are.
We conquered all the chippies.
Yeah, sing a lay, lay, lay.
No.
For fuck's sake! Press pause there or not. Thanks for watching.
Yep. Cheers.